Well, good day, lovelies. Lovelies. I am Vanessa, the Phoenix Rising, and I'm going to be doing a reading for all for this full moon on the 17th of October, Eastern Daylight Time. I'm on the East Coast in the United States of America. Difficult times, but it's a full moon. If you have any rituals, do practice them. If there's anything that you would like to manifest, focus on them. Anything that you would like to release, focus on that. Let it go. Feel free to write down the desires of your heart and get some purified water, some clean water, some spring water, right? Preferably in a glass. I happen to not have a glass, I have a bottle. I set mine up where I spoke into my water. I said my affirmations. I say my prayers. I write them down. I put the bottle on top of there and let it sit out in the full moon and retrieve it before the daylight. However, the full moon is officially here at 07:26 a.m. Okay, so it's the energy that I want of growth. So it's going into the fullness thereof. It appears to be very full right now. Bottom of the deck, we have the strength card. So we see that there's a lot of time that's going on that's going to build us up to a place of strength and recognition, a place of reassurance for ourselves. During this full moon cycle, some of you have been feeling like you really kind of stuck, like you really don't have the ability to move forward in the way that you would like to. I would like for you to consider that maybe this is the moment for you to have some introspection, look at things from a different perspective in order for you to grow and to understand. And also that this may be a time and a period in your life that's protecting you from other things that you are not yet prepared for or things that will cause you to slip up or create problems for you in the future. This is also a time for you where you can create and manifest great things, okay? This is a time of learning. This is a time of personal development, mental, emotional, and spiritual development. It's a time of growth. It's a time to gain knowledge through many sources. It's a time to step aside, to really think about what it is that you believe in, to expand on that which is beautiful, and to have the courage to take away from and tear down that which is not, that which is ugly, especially within ourselves, and taking that power out into the places that we live so that we are truly reflective of and creating at the same time the kind of world that we would like to live in. Yes, we become the change. Wow, look at this. With the Knight of Cups, I do see that someone is truly interested in bringing a strong emotional bonds and energy. This may be you taking that step out. Maybe you have been withholding before. Maybe you're going to have the courage to step forward. Or however, while you're on this spiritual journey, you may be attracting this kind of energy. People may feel drawn to you. Although there may be a time where you're feeling like you're not really that accessible. Okay? There you go. Here it is. And I see that this has been a difficult time with the Tower moment showing up. It's been quite a difficult time. There have been some truths that you had to deal with, some knowledge that you had to face, some things that you weren't certain of or that you would have never expected. The betrayal feels great, and your foundation has slipped away from you. Some of you figuratively, others of you literally, especially with all the trauma that's been happening around the world. People have been losing their homes and their lives left and right. And I see you, and I want you to know that we have compassion for you, no matter where you are in the world. That I send you peace and love and harmony. And that I know that this is a difficult time, but you are seen. And the divine sees you, and the angels are being sent to carry you and to protect you and to help you to heal, to come through this time in your life. Okay, there you are with the Page of Wands. It's going to be a burning sensation inside of you, a desire to move forward. There's a part of you that's like a childlike wonder. Some of you, it may be confusion, and in others, it may be feel like opportunity to reign, opportunity to learn, opportunity to grow, because the things that held you back in your old life are no longer there. So everything in your life is about looking forward, because there's nothing behind you anymore. There you go. And the difficult thing about the nothing behind you is the conflict that you're going to have between your head and your heart. And it's going to be a reoccurring theme, especially for those of you born under this particular auspicious time between the 3rd of October and the 12th of October, somewhere in there. This is a ruling card for you. This is a very deep person, somebody who is constantly going through changes that are making them make difficult decisions. It's a constant feeling of a part of you dying in order to allow something else to live. And so the idea is to create a harmony. The idea is to create something better. And when I say that, look at this. Eight of Pentacles shows up. And this is one in the process of making a perfect version of themselves, perfecting that which you do have control over, relinquishing that which you do not, allowing your faith to come through and come forth, especially during this full moon cycle. And then you'll have the energy of Aries, which is in particular difficult. But there's a drive for you to move forward and a drive to use that energy to create the balance and the harmony that you so strongly desire. In this card, where you have restriction in this area, but you feel sometimes you just feel like you're working a lot and you're spinning your wheels. You know, it's like your wheels are spinning, but you're not moving as far ahead as you would like. And so I do see this. I do see this being a conflict as well. Some of us have been dealing with these reoccurring things, especially moving into this full moon energy. So it really is important. It's a time to do a great release, to allow love in, to love ourselves, to speak affirmations into our life, and to be the best versions of ourselves possible in order for us to move forward in the future, as we see here with this card of Aries. And so you have you have a lot of very strong, powerful energy. You have a Scorpion energy. You have an energy of purging, like the Phoenix rising here. I happen to be a Scorpio rising, hence Phoenix rising. There is a feeling of burning and recreating all over again. And this is not easy. It can be quite painful. The outcome usually is one that is greater, leaving you in a better place. But the process as you go through is difficult. And this is not new to those who are born under this sign, especially now in this time of Libra, which I really wish for each and every one of you much love and much peace and much harmony. Let's pull the next three cards. I like it. Even though there's somebody who may be a bit of a blabbermouth, someone who may be trying to steal your ideas or throw you off balance or make you feel uncertain of yourself, I like that you're driven and that you have passion, because we see this Sagittarian energy comes in. It's like there may be somebody who is very strong-minded, very sharp-tongued, who really knows what it is that they want and they know what they're doing, and they may undercut you or undermine you. But with the Sagittarian energy, it's like you are not even deterred in the slightest because of it. You are actually feeling more propelled forward and becoming more impassioned about your life and looking at the things that you can do as opposed to the things that you can't do. And this is where you find yourself. And with the Ace of Wands here, it's saying this is the time for you to recreate and reconstruct your life. This is the time. The divine is going to give you energy. You're going to be blessed with potential and opportunity. This is the time that things are going to go into action. This being said, does this necessarily mean a time that is going to be very pleasant? It can be, but it doesn't mean that. It does mean that this is a time for great growth. What you don't see coming is that there are going to be many options, and with those options, there will be deception as well. So be very careful. As you are making choices, because you have gone through so much and you have become wiser, do you see yourself here? You've taken this time for introspection and you've leveled up. And here you are going to be celebrated. Be mindful of the choices that you make, and know that you are going stronger and brighter for it. Stand up and be true to yourself. This is your time to shine in this full month. Manifest and create what it is that you desire. Mwah.